For Christmas, how about Botox? Today, Logie Award-winning actress Rebecca Gibney owned up to enjoying the benefits of Botox, but it seems she's not alone.
Back in the day, the ladies used to get together for Tupperware parties. These days, we're more likely to hook up to inject Botox into our faces. Well, some of us. Once the domain of celebrities and the super rich, it seems ordinary Australians are lining up for the jab in an effort to turn back time. And news today that Christmas is peak season in Botox land, with a 30% spike in treatments. It seems 'tis the season to be youthful.
Well, for his thoughts, we're now joined by Dr. Gavin Chan of the Victorian Cosmetic Institute. Now, Dr. Chan, why do you think more people are wanting Botox in time for Christmas?
Well, coming up to Christmas, there's a huge spike in the number of Botox consultations. And really, this is because people want to look great for that Christmas party. Maybe they haven't seen some friends or relatives for quite some time. And they want to look younger in this year's Christmas photo than last year's.
Now, Dr. Chan, to me, you look about 12. Have you had it done?
I have, actually. I'm actually 12. I was due to have it. I went to medical school at 6.
And have you had it done?
Yes, I have. But you see, I look natural.
So sorry, this is fascinating. What part of your face have you had Botoxed?
Pretty much everywhere, really. But I can still move and I've still got natural expression. I just look a little bit younger and fresher.
So are you, in fact, 84 years old?
Not quite, not quite.
Well, that's interesting, because we were going to say Rebecca Gibney came out today saying, you know, that she's all for it and she's a woman. Do you get a lot of men wanting it done?
It's definitely a growing population. Men are coming out of the closet, so to speak, and getting Botox, and they're saying, you know, why should women have all the fun and look the best and when we can't?
Yeah, it seems like a hoot.
It seems to be really escalating. So we moved up to Botox. What's next?
What's next? Well, the Botox is a non-invasive procedure. You know, nowadays, even Rebecca Gibney said it's really like getting a facial done. Now, I probably wouldn't go that far, but it is becoming very, very mainstream. And you can get it done quite quickly, and there's no recovery time. So it's a good treatment.
Now, we had a picture of Jocelyn Wildenstein in the info package at the start. Can we get that photo up again? There she is there. God bless her. Now, obviously this stuff can go too far. Shouldn't doctors like you bear some responsibility for this?
I agree. That's not a very good job. Not my patient either.
Have you ever had someone come in and you just go and pull up the pony, lady? You've had enough.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to be very firm on our patients. When enough is enough, then we have to draw the line. I mean, it's our reputation as well as the patient's face, so we've got to be very careful there.
Well, thanks for your time, Dr. Gavin Chan, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just kidding. I don't reckon I can't even have a needle when I need a vaccination, let alone having them in my face.
Yeah. Would you ever get Botox? Would you ever think about it?
Can't you tell?
If one day, 50 years from now, you may need it, you know.
Look, I have thought about it, to be honest with you, and of course everyone wants to look better, but I've got to say I love wrinkles, and I really do. I mean that, well, I have to. And I also can't believe men are getting it, because I love wrinkles. I think when you're making love to a man, I want to see a face with wrinkles. I don't want to be making love to a baby's bottom. You know what I mean?
It's one of the fastest growing. The male cosmetic market is one of the fastest growing markets in the world. But this age denial trend's been around for a long time, because most people see themselves as 10 years younger than they are. So if you're going to market to someone, you tend to market 10 years younger than that. And it's escalating, not with both men and women. So I think everyone's given up now and trying to change society. Now they're just changing themselves.
Would you do it?
I would never do it.
I think it's interesting.
One.
I think around Christmas it might be handy, because if you get enough Botox, you can't show disappointment when you get socks. You just go, oh, that's wonderful. Thanks.
But then on the other hand, you can't sort of frown at someone and go, oh, shut up, because you hate them at the family dinner.
Now,